And coming back to business at a time, coronavirus second wave has ravaged India. There is question in mind of many people about the insurance policies. After all, who has not asked at some point, how will this pandemic affect me and my family? How will it affect our lives, our jobs, education, finances, savings, retirement? To answer questions about impact on insurance industry during COVID times and what to keep in mind before going for corona and other insurance policies, today we are joined by Mr. Anand Roy, MD of Star Health and Allied Insurance. Good morning to Mr. Roy. Thanks for joining us. First of all, my question to you is, how do you see the overall change impacting what has you seen as far as the claims are concerned, as far as the corona is concerned?
Yeah, hi, good morning, and thank you very much for having me on your program. See, the current pandemic has created a lot of awareness about the need for having a health insurance for all the family. The last thing that anybody wants right now, apart from the emotional and mental stress that they are going through because of the pandemic, they don't want any financial stress. So it's very important that everybody covers themselves and their family and their seniors in their family with a good health insurance plan. So we are seeing a good amount of demand coming from various segments, both in the urban centers, in the semi-urban centers, as well as in the rural areas. And we are catering to all these demands. The regulator also has launched various plans in the recent past to help the public, corona-specific plans. And we are marketing those plans and helping the society at large.
What are the new digital trends that are emerging as far as this is concerned? Because not many people now, they are definitely the overall, they can't go and meet insurance agents. So what new digital overall trends are emerging out of it?
Yeah, this is a very interesting question because the pandemic and the lockdowns has really transformed the entire insurance industry, has really, accelerated the digital transformation plans of the entire industry, and more so for the health insurance industry as such, because as you might understand, health insurance companies like ours, like Star Health, we cannot close down our shop. Our shops have to be open 24/7 because, claims are coming in throughout the day, throughout the night. So we have to cater to those customer requests. And digital transformation has really happened, both in policy acquiring, that is helping customers to buy policies, and more importantly, for servicing the claims, and we have invested a lot. There's a lot of technology which has, been through hospital integrations, through online straight-through processes. Recently, the regulator also came with a circular that all claims have to be settled within 60 minutes. And towards that, we have invested many automations so that the claims can be processed on a quick turnaround time.
And also, one question which is in the mind of many viewers is that what about the premiums? Will they increase this year? Because you also know that more people will come and buy policies. So what about the premiums? Do you see increase as far as the premium costs are concerned?
Premium cost is bound to go up because the cost of health, expenditure, especially for COVID treatments, is quite expensive, and the cost of treatments in the hospitals has gone up substantially over the last 12 months. So premium costs are linked to, the healthcare expenses. And some companies have already revised their premiums already. We are also in the plan to revise some of our premiums of our products. So premiums are bound to go up, yes, in the near future.
And also one last question to you is, as far as the impact on you is concerned, how many claims have you seen so far? What is the financial impact on companies like you is visible during this overall second wave of coronavirus in India?
So being a large health insurance company, last year we saw a huge amount of claims as far as coronavirus is concerned. We settled close to 150,000 claims, totaling to close to 1,500 crores, 1,500 crores. And the trend continues in the current year, also in the current financial year, that is April and May, because of the obvious reasons, the second wave as we are seeing. The claims are on the rise, but we are negotiating with our hospital network. We are trying to find ways where, the customers are serviced efficiently. We are also paying claims even if the customers do not rush to a hospital. In fact, we are advising customers not to rush to hospitals unless they are advised by the doctors. So we are paying for institutional quarantine. We are also paying for home isolation. In fact, we do have a 24/7. We have an in-house claims and telemedicine center, which is helping the customers to stay isolated at home. We have doctors on call. So we are using all the means at our command to help our customers out and even the general public so that they do not have to necessarily go to a hospital in the first instant, but take other measures. But claims are on the rise, and we expect that this trend will continue for the next few months.
The new consumer trends which have emerged, how are consumers, how are they concerned about their policies? What new things you have noticed about consumers as far as this second wave is concerned?
So we are seeing very interesting trends. As earlier health insurance policies were typically bought by the middle-aged and the above 40 years to be exact. But now we are seeing many younger population buying the health insurance plans because this COVID pandemic has made everyone realize that age is not a criteria, neither is the health status of the individual. So people across age segments are buying policies. We are also seeing people buy larger coverage in terms of sum insured. Earlier the average sum insured would be around 5 lakh rupees for the family. But now we are seeing people buy 10 lakhs to 25 lakhs policies also because they have understood, the limit of coverage is very important, especially in a pandemic like this where multiple members of the family are getting infected. So I think that's another trend we are seeing. And most importantly, we are seeing a trend where the demand is coming from across the markets. As I mentioned earlier, we are seeing high demand both from semi-urban areas and rural areas. And the awareness of health insurance indeed has spread into these areas also, which is good for the public at large.
Thank you, Mr. Roy, for joining us and getting us all these details and important perspective on the COVID industry as far as insurance is concerned at this moment. WION now available in your country. Download the app and get all the news on the move.